We'll call this meeting in order. The Blackhawk County Board of Supervisors for November 8th, 2022. Roll call, Mr. Beater.
Leyland,
Here.
Little,
Here.
Schwartz,
Here.
Jelka,
Here.
White.
Here. Have a moment of silence to reflect on our actions of the day. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have the agenda received proposed or as amended?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Public comments? Not a whole lot of people here, so anybody online got any comments before we get into the agenda? Hearing none, moving on to claims and payments.
Good morning, Board.
Morning, Michelle.
Morning. Total payments today are $276,501.23. Of that, the little larger items, we're paying janitorial, which is a routine item of $20,125. We're paying an installment on the audit fees of $31,381.75. And conservation is paying for a new truck of $41,100. And then we have some election expenses for ballots totaling $33,064. And road aggregates of $28,124. So we had a few larger ones today. And then payments from the 40% sheriff's fund are $1,979.64.
Thank you.
Everything appears to be in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, this resolution, please answer as your name is called.
Leyland,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Jelka,
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is receive project updates from department heads and elected officials. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Board. Kathy Nicholas, County Engineer. Well, it's that time of year where we start preparing for winter, and our mechanics have been really busy the last couple weeks. The snow plows, the tailgate spreaders are in place, ready to go. The front plow frames are attached to our dump trucks, ready to go. It's just a matter of the blade being placed on once we get the actual snow. And the wing plows are ready on both the trucks and the motor graders. So we've got plenty of sand and salt in each of the hoop buildings out in the out shop facilities. So we're pretty much ready for winter now. Can I answer any questions?
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Hearing none, we'll move on to minutes approved for November 1st, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Next, is consent agenda by resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on any of the items? Hearing none, this is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Little,
Yes.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Jelka,
Yes.
Leyland,
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is contracts and agreements. This is a resolution that the lowest responsible bid received from Triad Metals International, Columbia City, Indiana, letting held November 1st, 2022 for project L1802 steel materials for Rice Road Bridge with a total bid of $57,266.38 be awarded and direct the chair to sign for resolution authorizing the county engineer to sign the contract and to receive and place on file contractor's bond and certificate of insurance as recommended by Catherine Nicholas, county engineer.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Kathy.
Yeah, just to remind you of why we do this. So the state of Iowa allows counties, cities to only spend up to $120,000 per project. This includes labor, materials, and equipment. A bridge project, a county bridge project, is considered a project. So to be in compliance with that $120,000 threshold, we are able to outsource or bid out certain portions of that project. We have chosen to bid out the structural steel on this Rice Road Bridge project for next year. As a result, we did open the two bids here in the boardroom, and I would recommend that you accept the bid from Triad Materials. It does meet our specifications, and then if you would allow me to sign the contract.
Any questions for Kathy? Hearing none, this is the resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Trelka,
Yes.
Leyland,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
White,
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is B, resolution that the amendment to the Unified Highway 58 Corridor Urban Renewal Agreement between Blackhawk County and the City of Cedar Falls to include property that is outside but within 2 miles of its corporate boundaries for the purpose of engaging in proposed urban renewal projects and said property.
So moved.
Second.
Morning.
Good morning, Board. Shane Graham, Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Cedar Falls. I was here about 3 to 4 years ago for a similar request. The city, about 4 years ago, purchased 200 acres outside of the city limits, adjacent to the city's industrial park. And in order for the city to use TIF funding to repay the purchase price for that property, we needed to expand our urban renewal area. So the board approved that. We have begun development of that 200 acres. We've seen a lot of interest in that 200 acres, which is already leading us to start planning for future growth. So the city has come to a verbal agreement with the 76 acres in question that's before the board today to acquire this property, which is again adjacent to that 200 acres, which is now in the city limits. The city would like to expand its urban renewal area to cover this property. Again, what that does is that it enables the city to use TIF funds to repay the purchase price of that. It does require county approval because it is outside the city limits, and that's what in section 403 of the state code allows for, these joint city-county agreements, where the county allows the city then to extend its urban renewal area outside the city limits. It is our goal eventually, once we acquire it, that we will annex it and then develop plans for future growth.
Any questions for Shane?
Shane, this is Tom. It probably isn't much, but how much tax base does the county lose on this?
Well, right now, I don't know what it's assessed at. It's just agricultural ground. It's 76 acres. Well, there is one house on it, but it's, I guess I don't know what the taxable valuation is on it at this point. I mean, eventually, we would like to see industrial growth on it. I just don't know those plans as of right now or what those numbers would be.
But if that goes in the TIF, then the county won't see any of that either, will they?
Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Any further questions for Shane? Hearing none, this is the resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Trelka,
Yes.
Leyland,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Schwartz,
Yes.
White,
Yes, resolution adopted. Any reports or information from the board? I just got 2 things. Friday, we got services at Memorial Hall at 11 o'clock. Everyone's invited. Also, Sunday will be the 80th anniversary of the sinking of the killing or the loss of lives of the Sullivan brothers on November 13th, 1942, 80 years ago. And today, I believe, it would have been the 100th birthday of Albert. So remember the veterans this weekend, and hopefully, I don't see a lot of green lights on yet. Is Yolanda on there?
No, I don't think
Yep,
so.
Yep.
Is he?
Yes, sir.
Yolanda, have you got rid of all the green lights?
We still have some here. We would love to give them away. I drove around, like you said, yesterday. I did have communication with the mayor's office. They are going to turn the convention center green. The light poles on the east and west side of the 4th Street Bridge, they said it's under construction, so they can't change that green. But we were getting some support from the city. I talked to Rory. Rory's going to do some stuff for us with the county. We'd just like to see a lot of the citizens get involved and put up green lights. We still have a bunch. They want to come by. Our office is available to issue out those green lights.
Right. Thank you very much, Yolanda. Anything else? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.